we're going to discuss your most important asset in the beginning of your Zango journey, and that's your warm market. That's what we call the group of people who you know and who know you. These are the first people that you'll want to reach out to in sharing our amazing products or business opportunity. Many of the people that you know would personally benefit by joining you on your journey with Zango. And this group of people is critical to the development and fulfilling a winning strategy. If I asked you to pull out a piece of paper right now and write down a list of all the people that you personally know, you'd probably only recall a small portion of your warm market. But our goal here today is to help you create your list and identify those people who would qualify. You want to include anyone who knows you, who might spend 5 minutes with you simply because you asked them to. Now notice I said might. Don't prejudge anyone or decide whether a person would or would not be interested. Let's give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Now, using the opinion approach is the perfect way to approach someone on your list that you think might not be interested. We'd want everyone that you know who would be willing to spend 5 minutes with you to know what you're doing. That's the mindset. So, if someone's willing to give you 5 minutes, it means you have some level of influence over them. Now, most of us don't realize the amount of influence that we have with others. One of the primary factors of influence is the law of reciprocation. Now, reciprocation is a basic human response. For example, have you ever had a neighbor that you barely know show up at your door with a plate of cookies over the holidays? Remember that mad scramble to find something that you could give them in return? Most of us don't like for people to do things for us and not give something back. In fact, most of us love the opportunity to repay a debt, even if it's only to help someone out who asks us for a favor or for our opinion. So when it comes to applying this concept of influence to your Zango business, sometimes we avoid talking to people because we don't want to waste their time, or we're afraid they'll say no. That's why the opinion approach is the perfect initial way to approach your warm market. Give everyone you know the opportunity to learn what you're doing and let them make their own decision. Yes or no, either way. Simply remove your own filters or prejudgments. If you have even a little bit of influence, and you ask in a simple, honest, straightforward, and non-intrusive way, you'll be surprised how many people will be interested. People trust a recommendation from somebody they personally know more than any other form of marketing. Here's an example. 2013 Nielsen report released the results of a survey about what people trust when it comes to digital media advertising of products. They found 47% of people will trust a TV advertisement, and it's lower than that for radio. And only 15% of people will trust what a business says about themselves. In other words, we don't generally trust marketing, but we do trust what a family or a friend tells us to the tune of 92%. That means more than 9 out of 10 of us trust a recommendation from a family member or a friend about a product or a service. Most of us have far more influence in our warm market than we give ourselves credit for. So here's the target today. We've prepared a simple memory jogger worksheet that'll help you open your mind to your true warm market. Click on the memory jogger download option, print it, and fill out the entire worksheet. It's important that you put as many names next to each category as you possibly can, even if, after a while, it's just for fun to see the scope of how large your warm market really is. Don't worry about doing anything with the people on your list today. Just make the list. Tomorrow we'll talk about some simple ways to start tapping into that list and to start building your Zango business. And when you're done with that list, call your upline or your sponsor, your success partner, and let them know how many names you put on that list.